They met on a rainy Thursday, not the soft, poetic kind of rain, but the heavy, chaotic kind that floods streets and ruins plans. Tunde was standing under a broken bus stop shelter, half-soaked, annoyed, and already late for a meeting he didn't care about. That's when she ran in, breathless, laughing, holding her shoes in one hand. "Please tell me I'm not the only one whose day is falling apart," she said, shaking water from her hair. Tunde glanced at her, then smirked. "You're definitely not." Her name was Zara. She talked a lot, about everything and nothing. Within 10 minutes, he knew she loved old music, hated silence, and believed that everything in life happened for a reason. Tunde, on the other hand, believed in control, planning, logic. They were opposites, and somehow that's exactly why it worked. Days turned into weeks turned into months. They started meeting on purpose this time. Cafes, long walks, late-night calls that stretched into early mornings. Zara had a way of making Tunde feel something he hadn't felt in years. Light. Free. "You think too much," she'd tease. "And you don't think enough," he'd reply. But he smiled more around her, and she noticed. One night, under a quiet sky, she asked him, "What are you afraid of?" Tunde hesitated, then said, "Losing control." Zara looked at him gently and said, "Maybe you need to." And without realizing it, he did. They fell in love slowly. No grand confessions at first, just little things. Her head on his shoulder, his hand reaching for hers. The way he started including her in his future plans without even noticing. Until one day, he said it. "I love you." Zara didn't respond immediately. She just looked at him, searching his face, as if trying to see if he meant it. Then she smiled. "I know." And that was enough. But love has a way of revealing what people try to hide. Tunde had secrets. Not the obvious kind, but the dangerous kind. The kind buried in his past. Before Zara, there was someone else. Amara. She wasn't just an ex, she was history. Complicated, unfinished, unresolved. They had ended things, yes, but not cleanly. There were still calls, occasional messages, a connection that never fully died. Tunde told himself it didn't matter, that Zara was different, that he had moved on. But the truth was, he hadn't completely let go. It started small. A missed call he didn't mention, a message he replied to late at night. "Just checking on you," Amara would say. Tunde never told Zara. Not because he wanted to hurt her, but because he didn't want to deal with the consequences. And that's how betrayal begins. Not with intention, but with silence. Follow for part 2.